afternoon. This is Mrs. Wygath cooking today. Where's Ian? Haven't got a clue. No, he's behind the camera. I decided to try something to make a cheese souffle for you today. And so this is what we will do. We take 4 tablespoons of butter in a saucepan and melt it. And then we will add to that butter 1 1/4 cups of milk, and we will end with, once that's all melted and mixed together, we will make what they just call is the plain white sauce or roux. So we'll just do this as, hope it all works out. As you know, I don't do the cooking in this household normally. So with Christmas coming, I have started to do some baking, but I still will leave the majority of the stuff up to Ian. He is a much better cook than I am. So once I've got this all mixed up and stirred up, and the recipe says to cook over in a double boiler. I don't follow the directions very well. That's me. So once I got this all gone, then I will add a 1/2 cup of white flour. You could probably use multigrain, whatever kind of flour you want. I just happen to use the white flour. I'll add it slowly and make it until it becomes a paste, which you probably all know how to make a white sauce. I've preset the oven to 400 degrees. And once it's ready to go, it'll cook for about 30 to 35 minutes at 400. And a little tip that I've learned over the years of making souffle, because we use eggs, the best thing to do is use fresh eggs. If your eggs are still good, but they're older, your souffle will not rise. So that's the part about the souffle that is so nice. It looks like it's, when it's done, that it's risen, and it's just going to look this miraculous dish that you've made. But I've had it where it hasn't looked that nice. It's thickening up quite nicely here. I'll just keep the heat a little bit lower because I don't want to burn it. As you can see, it's quite thick. I'm just going to turn it right off. And then from there, we're going to add 5 egg yolks, and I will just beat them manually. And add them to the mixture. Yes, Ian, I washed my hands. Any comments from Ian in the background? He's saying no. That's what it looks like so far. Now I'm going to add, I make mine as a cheese souffle. I use cheddar cheese, whatever strength, old, medium you want to use. But you can use meat, vegetables, combination. But I prefer the cheese. So we'll mix the cheese in. Am I nervous? Yes. So bear with me. And now that that's all mixed in like that, we're just going to set it aside for now, so it'll cool off a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to beat the egg whites, just the 5 egg whites. And we'll just beat them until they're nice and fluffy. So it'll be a bit noisy. There. The egg whites are all fluffy. They look like meringue. So now what we'll do is, I've also pre-greased a 1.5 quart casserole dish. The oven is ready. So I will add the egg whites to the cheese sauce. And I'll just fold it in, just so it's mixed up, but don't overdo it, because you don't want to wreck the egg white consistency. You can tell when it's basically all mixed up. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now I will pour it into the greased casserole dish. Excuse my fingers, my hands are clean. It tastes good that way too. And that's it. Now it'll go into the oven for 30 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven, how it heats. This is one dish you can't stick a tester in, because as soon as you test it, it's gone down. So I usually go for 35 minutes for sure. So that's it. I will set it and we'll see you in 35 minutes. Thank you. The buzzer is about to go in about 20 seconds. So let's get ready to see what it looks like. I had a sneak preview through the oven door and it seems to look good. But we'll tell you as soon as we're done here. There we go. Okay, now for the revealing moment. There is my souffle, my cheese souffle. It looks pretty good, smells delicious, and I'm hoping it will taste even better. And I'm hoping Ian will love it as well. It's one of my favorite dishes that I have made for years. So that's it for my cooking. For now, anyway, have yourself a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Mrs. Y. Gaff. Thank you.